Hi folks, Mark here. In this video I wanted to focus solely on the caseback of the new James Bond 60th anniversary Seamaster that Omega have released. As you can see on the back of this watch, it is laden with tributes to the franchise, to the character. We have the 60 years of Bond logo down at the bottom there. You can also see there are the dots that are a tribute to the opening gun barrel sequence. You've then got on the back of that sapphire crystal that lets you see the inner workings of the watch, you have the gun barrel effect, and right in the center there is this magical animation that has been able to be incorporated using this 8806 movement. It's the same movement that's used in the recent Snoopy watch, and with that watch on the back of that there is a space shuttle with Snoopy that kind of rotates around the inside of the caseback. It's quite something to see, but Omega have taken it one step further with this watch, with this animation. As you can see, the caseback is actually fixed by screws rather than it being a screw-in caseback. There are fixing screws, and as we look closely now, this gives you the real detailed look at that animation. From my understanding, it's made up of 4 elements, so there are 4 elements at work here. And Omega say a watch with its own action sequence for Bond fans, celebrating 6 decades of big screen excitement. For the animated caseback, they say the famous opening sequence featuring Bond in silhouette and spinning gun barrel plays out on the caseback beneath a sapphire decorated with microstructured metallization. The moire effect animation is linked to the spinning of the lollipop seconds hand, so the action never stops. Now this, from start to finish, this animation sequence will run 15 times every minute, so it's linked to the lollipop seconds hand, and that's what creates this magical moire effect that gives that animation look to it. As you can see here, I actually was able to film through a jeweler's loop, so the little magnifying loop that you can get hold of to kind of look at the details a bit closer. I was able to film through that as well. In addition to its dynamic caseback, Omega's Seamaster Diver 300M offers plenty of action on the dial side, with design elements linked to great Bond movies of the past. So obviously on the face of this watch there's no branding or anything like that. Everything is on the back of this case, and I think you'll agree it's an amazing effect that they've managed to come out with, and a great technical achievement. Whether it's your cup of tea or not, that depends. I know it's going to split people's opinion, but I think you can't argue the engineering is sublime. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this look, this detailed look at the caseback. Please give us a thumbs up if you have, and I'll catch you all very soon. Thanks very much.
Oh, that's great.